Oh, look at all those pathetic Unuses down there. Oh, that's so sad. I'm up here on my ivory tower. Bastion of strength. Oh, it's sad, really. I would feel bad for you if I didn't feel so good being me.
Alright, we got heavy tanks. Heavy tanks are the steel wall of any team in any game. Now, this tank specifically, we're going to be talking about just normal run-of-the-mill heavies. None of these, cause you got some heavies that have armor, just like the KV3, and you got heavies that don't have a lot of armor that kind of play a medium role. But we're going to be talking heavies in general and what it means and what you're supposed to do playing a heavy. Now, just like the tank destroyers, you have one key rule, and the main rule of a heavy tank is to be a steel wall for your team and to pretty much stall the enemies for as long as possible. So your mediums and light tanks and tank destroyers are able to dish out their damage so you can win the game. Now, the main focus is pretty much just bouncing shots, just being a nuisance for the enemy. Your goal is not to deal damage, your goal is to take damage. That's what heavies are for. That's why they have armor. Your guns are to keep the enemies back. If you put armor and a gun together, the enemy is not going to have a chance to push you because they know that they're going to get ripped apart. Now, the second rule when in a heavy tank, just like tank destroyers, is do not get caught alone because you're slow, and yes, you have armor, but you're super slow. As soon as you're got alone, you're gonna get isolated and you're gonna get destroyed. You want to stay with your team, stay with your heavies, because that's what how a steel wall is created, and how you slow the enemy team down from making any moves. Now, there's some tanks like the KV3, which I think is a good example of a very good heavy, because you can play this tank in a lot of positions due to its extreme armor and versatility. And then another tank like, let's say, the T-2020 or the IS-3 or IS-5. Again, these tanks are all heavies, and they are good at one thing, and that is bouncing damage and keeping the team from pushing through. Now we're going to show you how to play heavies and why it's important to be a heavy in a game. Now you're going to run into people, people in games where, like that Smasher, that TD game, where they think they're tank destroyers. If you didn't see that video, I will post you. Show an image of that. But this, we're not going to do that, obviously. Heavies are not meant to be tank destroyers. They're not meant to be sitting in the back. They're meant to be up front in any situation. Even the heavies that are played like medium tanks are supposed to be frontline tanks. So you do not, obviously if you're playing something like an AMX 5100, you want to stay back a bit because you don't have the armor. But you're still there to stop the enemy from pushing. You want to make sure the enemy team is slowed down enough for your rest of your team to push on through. And that's the same goal with the enemies. Whoever wins that fight wins the game. And that's what we're going to do. So I think we're going to start off the day, and we're going to play the KV3. And just like last time, we got Dynasty Pearl. Wow.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm mainly worried about this.
Now, unlike tank destroyers, heavies are a little bit better off on this map because they can get in better positions and they have armor to back it up. So, knowing we only have 2 heavies, our team's wanting to go right, I'm not going to risk being alone. I'm going with my team because I do not want to be caught alone with some pretty nasty tanks on the enemy team. The GSOR, SG-130 PM, let's go to T-56. You know, those are tanks that are dangerous we do not want to be caught alone with. Okay, so this is going to be a close quarter. Now we got to watch our left flank because although they only have 2 heavies, that doesn't mean that they're going to be in the way. So we want to get in a decent position where we can be a steel wall for our team. The Skoda's going to want to try to shoot me. And I know I can't outmatch his turret. GSOR, he can hesh me. We don't want to be heshed. Okay, see? We don't need to deal damage here. This is not what we're here to do. We're here to get the attention off of our mediums and our tank destroyers. Let them know, like, hey, we're here, focus me. Now that guy at GSOR is not spotted, and that worries me because he could have decided to flank around. We got a Dracula, so it should be fine for now. Now I gotta get this guy's attention. We're gonna move forward just a bit. Another job as a heavy is to push when you see your team pushing. Now this Dracula is not in a very good position at the moment, and I'm unable to help him because he decided to push all the way up. Now, the goal of heavies, again, is look at that guy. He's focused on me, and then he turns himself. I act like I'm coming out. He can't take his attention off of me. He knows I could come out at any second. Now the problem is, our team is dying. Team is dying, even though we're doing as much as we can. You know, this is a tier 7 heavy fight versus tier 8 heavies, and I have no shot on this guy. Now we got a shot on him. He's gonna try to push me. The thing is about the KV-3 is that it has a square body. So I can side scrape this guy off. Yeah, that was a shitty shot. I should have backed up with him. And this guy's complaining through scared heavies. Well, there's no point of pushing into a team when their whole team is sitting back anyway. We don't want to kill ourselves like Dracula did. See? Took his attention off of our team. We killed that guy. Now we need to take out this rivalry or bravery. 30 PM's really dangerous. I would have loved to take him out right there. That'd have been great. Yeah, we got a good shot on him. We gotta watch out for that medium tank there. He's trying to shoot my hatch. I'll try to clear this guy and I get the chance. I'm gonna take the shot. Son of a bitch. Okay, I need this TVP to hopefully clear something here, do some damage, because at this point I've done goofed, because now that guy's still alive. He could be dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, this TVP should be spotting him right now, but that tank has really good spotting radius. Okay, that's a good clear. That's a good roll. T-29 finally decided to move up, so that's good. Now at this point, when I reload, I can take this guy out. Nice. Okay, see? Now we can brush in and we can push this guy and kill him. This guy has a lot of DPM. If he gets around me, 3 or 4 shots, I'm dead. but we need to make sure we can take him out. Now, I think he could be AFK, or he could have ran. He's AFK. So to be fairly honest, we got super lucky this game. So I guarantee you, if he was alive, we probably wouldn't have been able to win this due to our team sitting back so much. Now, I did my job. I sat there and I stalled the enemy as long as I could. Didn't he just say I didn't penetrate their armor, yet I penned? Did I do damage there? I don't know. I have a glare on my screen. I can't really see very well. That's a win there. I feel like we did really good at stalling the enemy long enough for us to clear them out. And that was their downfall. I was just that annoying heavy tank. So we didn't do too much damage there, but 2k damage block. We got a steel wall. That's pretty good. Pretty good game. And not too special. Got second on the team. Actually, never mind. First place on the team. These guys did. This T29 did okay. I mean, he could have been up there farther up. I think I got a thumbs down from the SU 130 PM because he was. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean. He was in an unfortunate situation. He was at SU-130 PM and Dynasty Pearl, but at the same time, he put himself in a shitty position by putting himself in the center of attention in a tank destroyer with no armor. That's what you do not want to do in a tank destroyer.